Welcome back to MC Squared Technology. We have a real special guest today, and believe me, she's a real special guest. Her name is Lisa Cowell. She's our new project manager of actually MC Squared. She wears many different hats as grant writing, business planning. She actually looks at the development of actually our programs, of NETS, the Renaissance Project. There's so many things that this lady do. We keep her busy since she just came aboard. And I'd like to welcome to the show. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Tell the viewers or the audience exactly who you are and what you're made of.
Wow, do you have enough time?
We have time.
I'm an educator. I am an artist.
Okay.
And my new role is in project manager for MC Square. Right. And I'm super excited to be on board. I've been in the education system since about 2009. I'm ready to roll.
I know this, since you came aboard of MC Square, I threw a lot of things at you. Yeah. And since we actually been building for the last 13 years, you can see where we're headed.
Absolutely.
And MC Square is just not going to be within the greater Hartford area. We're going to actually expand and go into other different states like Boston and some other areas like that where we're needed. But how do you feel traveling? And we're going to take you on the road. What do you feel about that?
Well, because of, like you said, the program is transcending. It lends itself to many. It's not just for Connecticut. It's such a comprehensive program that I believe the whole world needs to know about this program. But obviously, we need to take it one step at a time. But I certainly see that people are going to begin to pull on us because it's a very important program that's serving a lot of needs. You
came to me and you said, Samuel, we deal with 15 to 19-year-olds, kids on a bubble, or they call them, sometimes they call them factory kids, which I think that's a bad word. But you said to me, he says, why wouldn't we do a special program just for teen girls? Tell us a little bit about that.
If you look at today's society, and it's very media-based, it's very sex-based, let's just be honest, and women and young girls are looking toward these types of outlets or avenues to find their identity. And it just leaves a lot to be desired. Beauty is one thing, and there's nothing wrong with being beautiful or presenting oneself in the best way that you can, but what about the whole person? So women are seriously having self-esteem issues because a lot of it is a facade. A lot of it is airbrushed. You see women that they're perfect. There is no perfection.
Right.
We should all be striving for perfection, right. But women and girls need to know who they are business-wise. Education is first.
Right.
And so you don't see that a lot on the media. So I think that women just need to be built up in their self-esteem and who they are, and in their real identity and what they've been called to do in this world.
Before you came aboard, I sent out a blurb out there, and I said to some people before you took the job, it says, why don't you look at that? And you came to me and said, Samuel, I can do a better job than anybody else. When I met your husband and I met your family and your aura, and you bring the religious aspect to it because God is first.
Absolutely.
And that's what I love about you, because the thing about it is you have people is drawn to you. And since you've been aboard, you can see how many people have been calling you now. So I tell everyone right now is that I'm not the big shot anymore. Lisa Cowell is the big shot now. So I can take a step back and do some other things. And I know this job is going to be challenging, but I know it's going to be actually enjoying also.
I love a challenge, Okay. That's why a lot of times when you and I are discussing, the undaunting tasks of, trying to overcome obstacles, I never look at the negative side. I always want to kind of redirect you and say, no, let's not look at the glass as half empty, but as half full. I love a challenge. So no, there is no no to me. Right. And really the word impossible, right. Even inside the word impossible is I'm possible.
Exactly.
And so and plus my husband is so supportive, and he's so right. super positive.
Right.
And a godly man, so he keeps me sane, he keeps me on the right track.
Right, right.
Like sometimes if I get negative.
Right.
So it's good to have a
Uplifting,
partner.
yeah.
It's good to have someone to offset you and put you, redirect you. So I'm surrounded with support, and so are you.
Let the viewers know what's some of the things you like to do and new things that you can bring to the table at MC Square.
Well, as an artist, I have a song that I'm currently trying to do a video for, which I will be doing a video for in November. And so I'm interested in teaching others, whether it's women or young boys alike. I don't mind, both, but of how to create a video and just how to perfect any craft that they're doing. So TV production, filmmaking, editing, because I'm a communications major, from the University of Hartford. So I want to bring all of those things to the table.
Okay.
It's a very unique approach to education, and it's fun. And I think that's something that MC Square is also going to offer is fun.
Right.
It can't be so serious. You need to have a balance. And so if we can it's kind of like hiding the peas in the mashed potatoes. We're bringing some very important curriculum to the table, like STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math,
Right,
which is
right.
very strong, which is very important, but in a way that the kids, they don't even realize that they're learning these things, but they're being prepared for the 22nd century.
Exactly.
And then that's not a lot of after-school programs are offering that, and the unique components that you're bringing that no other after-school program is bringing. It is very cutting edge, and it's something that I keep saying the whole entire world needs to hear about MC Square, because it's just dynamic.
It's one thing I like about how new people are coming in, new volunteers, is that we always actually not so much teach the Common Core, but we teach them the next level up. So when they leave the 3-year or 4-year program that we're doing, when they go into college, they will have a career path, a straight line, like a laser of, this is what Mrs. C taught me. This is what Mr. Sam taught me. They can always come back to our program if they're in trouble, because we're a resource.
Yes.
That's all we really want to be. We're not competing with no one. We're a resource, so we can work with anyone if they're willing to work with us.
Not only that, but they can also come back as alumni.
Exactly. And
once,
give back to the community.
Absolutely, and I think that should be a part of the program, is that,
Right.
the volunteer thing, the revolving door that they come back and serve.
Right. That's under our Renaissance program, under the academic system, that I want them to come back at least 100 hours as possible.
Yes.
And help out the other kids that went through the same thing they went through, because everybody has been through it. I mean, over 300 kids came through MC Square program in the last 10 years, and they all, matter of fact, they're doing better than me.
I'm glad you mentioned the Common Core standards, because that's another thing that we need the people to know, the educators and the school systems to know, is that we are in harmony with that, and we fully support that, that aside from our initiatives, our original initiatives like financial literacy and things like that, that no other program, by the way, is offering, we are strongly in collaboration mode. We want to collaborate, and we want to support the Common Core standards, because that is huge,
Right.
especially in Connecticut. So we need those entities to know that we support that, and that is designed into our curriculum as well. The teachers need help. I sat in with educators yesterday, and they were doing some planning with another thing called Hot Schools,
Okay.
which is the higher order thinking schools, and they're collaborating with artists. And these teachers were like, look, the Common Core standards they're exhaustive, but they kept saying, we want fun. So they're trying to bring in fresh approaches to help support this common, because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But we respect it, and so we're on board with that. We just want to collaborate.
The way we run our programs, to run a legit after-school program is 15 hours a week. But the way we have it, the kids is always on the move. So it's not like they would be going to a 7 to 3 and come back and say, oh my God, we give them food, we give them transportation, we give them tutorial, and plus we give them fun afterwards. So we want them to stay. We want other kids to come in. We look at actually kids that actually is on the bubble, the forgotten kids. You know, the AP kids are good. Most of the AP kids mostly have at least a strong background, a strong support. The kids we're looking at is DCF, foster care, welfare, stuff like that, that we need to go out there and extend our hand because these kids are forgotten.
What about the nets? Because that's because I'm an artist, that's the side that I'm really going to try to spearhead and expand.
Right.
But it's more than art. So when we started talking about it, I came, oh, I'm an artist, but you had to let me know that, you know, let me help you. There's a business side to the entertainment. And so I really believe that kids need to know that too. Okay, you want to rap, you want to sing, you're an artist, whatever it is, you need to know the business side of it, because there is a business side.
There is a business side,
you know, to your craft. Right. And the better you are, the more you need to know the business side, because people are going to be approaching you, and you're going to have to know how to finance, you know, your finances and all of those things. So I like that. That's another fresh component to MC Square is the nets. And so, and then the summer component. And again, that's the fun part of all the year long. The kids are working, but they need something, an incentive to work towards. So can you explain to them, because I'm still new to it, what the Nets talent search and all the things that's going to be happening in the summertime for the kids?
Nets New England Talent Search is a program that encompasses all of arts and entertainment, but we look at the business side of actually how to do contracts, negotiation, how to speak, how to walk, how to talk, how to put a CD together, how to maybe do a video. Our video guy is Sean Taylor. I feel he's the best in the business. He used to work at ESPN. He has extensive background. He would actually be one of the instructors within videograph and actually marketing on the internet. So we have a host of many professional people that when Lisa tackles the New England Talent Search program that we put on the shelves for a number of years, we're going to take it off the shelf, blow off the dust, and bring it to, you know, to today, 2014, 2015, and show kids that, hey, you can sing and dance, but you got to know also what's in the background to be a business person, actually an entrepreneur, and as a Jay-Z or a Beyonce or whatever you want to look at, these are the industry people that's actually leading the industry, that's actually making mega bucks. And we want everybody to succeed, especially at MC Square. Next month, we're going to bring some people probably within the entertainment field with Lisa again. We'll bring her back to explain a little bit more what Nets is all about. But in retrospect, we still are looking at the Four Walls Project in Manchester. We still need donations. We still need the $5, $10, $15 to help us actually push this project forward for 2015. We have 20 plus kids that's waiting for help to get this program off in Manchester. If you actually look at MC Square website, mc2-nets.org, you can see the whole background of how Nets started, how MC Square started, who came through, who's donating. PayPal, you can mail in checks, we can do whatever. You can give me a call. My phone number is 860-212-8164. Please call me, please email me. Call Lisa. Lisa's, believe me, her phone will soon blow up because I'm telling you, I soon take a step back out of some things, and she's a project manager of all of MC Square and Nets. So she's coming on board. We have other fresh people coming on board. We still have our 11 members of MC Square. So we're building a house. We're building actually so many different things that we want to do before. Now we have the opportunity to do now. You can go on LinkedIn. You can go on Facebook. We soon be on Twitter. There's so many different things that MC Square is doing right now. I'm so proud how things are going.
Yes, absolutely. It's like the sleeping giant has woke up.
Right.
And it's the best kept secret, but it's no longer a secret.
Exactly.
And I just feel confident that once the powers that be, if you will, find out about this program, they're going to be coming and knocking your door down.
Well, what Pastor used to say, when you have a great idea, you leave it on the altar.
There you go.
So please tune in next month, see what's going on, what we're doing. I'm hoping you're following us on Facebook and LinkedIn or my website to see the video. It's real. This is actually live. Thank you. I see you next month.
Hello, I'm Dale Gustafson. I've worked with Sam Cephas since 2005, a little bit more than 8 years now, and do a number of, a variety of jobs for MC2. And at this point, I'm here to actually make a presentation to Lisa, because we are, want to be supportive of those who are doing special work for us. And so at this time, I want to present this little envelope to Lisa and let her open it. Been talking about previously.
Oh, wow.
We want to move the process along. It is actually a, I was just calling it a scholarship, but it is to cover the expenses of the grant writing seminars that you will be attending later this month. And so we're happy to be able to do this for you.
Thank you
and
so
with
much.
you.
Thank you so much. And it's something that you're putting some skin in the game, and you're investing in me. And so I really appreciate MC Square for this opportunity to, and your faith in me to help me develop. And anything that you assist in me developing is going to help the program.
Absolutely.
And so I really appreciate it. This is like we're putting your money where your mouth is.
Money where your mouth is. Absolutely.
So thank
right.
you so much.
Well, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
And it's our pleasure.